Hello everybody, it's me. Welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I'm actually going to be doing a Doodle World showcase, which just today, the new update, the Halloween, but I think we're calling it the Fallerween Event, had actually been released. And I wanted to check it out, and I've been waiting for it for quite a while. And we have actually gotten a new Halloween legendary. And it's right behind me, and we have Arachniak, I think is what it is called. It's honestly really, really cool. And I remember, like, when it first was revealed, they did, like, an arachnophobia warning. This thing is just really cool. Look at this. It's like, it's a spider with, like, a flaming, like, pumpkin coming out of it. It's awesome, and I think it's cool. And with what I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be running Trick or Treat with magical attack and speed. At the end of each turn, if this doodle has no held item, it generates a random taffy of an attacking move type that this doodle has. And I decided to go with Spirit Taffy because it's the strongest move that I have in my arsenal is going to be Vague Vortex. And if I can just get this on the field, use Vague Vortex, I'm now going to get a new Taffy that's going to be able to throw out even more damage, and it is awesome. And then we have the Bug or Insect and Spirit type, which, if you don't know, is pretty horrible in this game. It has, like, I don't know how many weaknesses it has, but I'm pretty sure it has, like, 7 or 6 weaknesses. Oh my god, it has a lot of them. And offensively, it's not a very good attacking type either. But I guess you can hit dark types, and they can't switch into you that well. And then with the moves here, we've got Vague Vortex, Psycho, Infection, Vine Grasp. Now, I do not have a bug stat here. My reasoning is because you can hit more things that you're weak to with this arsenal of moves rather than things that, you know, I don't know how to explain it. But basically, with Vague is just our strongest stab move, and it's really, really nice. Psycho Force allows us to hit crystal types that want to wall us and hit us super effectively. Infection allows us to hit air types that want to wall us and do good damage. Vine Grasp allows us to hit light types, and I think there's another attacking type here that I'm able to also hit. But yeah, with all of this, you can hit up to 4 of the 6 things you're weak to, excluding, I think, fire and 1 other typing. This thing is just weak to a lot of things, and being able to hit those things that you're weak to is really nice. And it has such a cool speed stat of a 96 that allows you to actually outspeed quite a few of the things that want to hit you really effectively. And then with the equipment here, we have Glemish Cap, Health Link, and Fluffy Feather, just so we're able to be fast, while also not losing off on a lot of our bulk, because honestly, we have 100 health. We don't have that really good defenses. We have solid health, so that can contribute a lot to us being able to survive. And another thing to note is these moves probably are not the best thing to use, but they are what I think I would maybe use. It also has Nutrient Drain, Chi Blast, Entomophobia, Fireball. It has so many different options of coverage moves. It's absolutely insane how much coverage that this thing has. And the fact that every time something switches in, you have the opportunity to hit it 50% like more because of the Trick or Treat is honestly awesome. And I actually did catch a, I want to point this out, I did catch a hidden trait one, and I will be showcasing this one at some point. Let me know if you guys want me to do that, because I will. But yeah, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy, and let us hop to the first battle. Okay, and here we go into the first battle. Now, first we need to identify what we can possibly hit for super effective damage. So we have Psycho Force and Vine Grasp into this. Psycho Force, Infection, Vine Grasp. We hit his entire team super effectively with this thing. His entire team is hit super effectively because of our coverage options. So this is honestly great. Very, very good start for us. I'm going to go with this lead as well. And also, Poltergeist kind of wins the game instantly. So this is going to be fun. We go with... Okay, I think first, do I want to Entoma? I don't think I care about Entomophobia because I do have the option going Frujo, which can push out all of this stuff. So... Oh yeah, Electric is also the other thing that you can't hit super effectively. It's Fire and Electric are the one things you can't hit super effectively. As a solo typing. Other typings you can. Hi. Thunder Strike. Okay, we're good. And now, the question is, do I want to switch or do I want to do something else? Like, I don't know what I want to do here. I think what I'm just going to do is hit this as hard as I can with an Entomophobia. It's not going to do that much damage, but we could honestly be opened up to go, we need to get our, Spirit move off, so we cannot, honestly, the Spirit Taffy is kind of bad this game. Wrap comes out, which is interesting. Polargeist is honestly free, it does a lot of, what just happened? What? I won't lie, I don't know what just happened, but it looks like I've been fighting an Awakened Calamander. Ooh, I have not fought one yet. I don't know what type it is. I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into. But let's find out. We set up our Beast Summon early. I kind of have an offensive team with just a Fruto, so I can easily pivot. I actually do not know what typing Awakened Calamander is. I know it was sent to me. Let me just see. It is a food and a beast type. Okay, so it's quad weak to fire. It's very slow, so that opens. That's really good for us. Has hidden strength, which I know it has hidden strength. It's gonna be wild. Okay, they actually go into Gyrona. This person looks really familiar. Okay, so here I just Beast Summon. I guess getting this killed early is kind of unfortunate. Feral Fury. Another thing we can do is also hit this thing with an Entomophobia, just to reveal whether or not it is Apex, which it might be Apex. Okay, nice. We actually get a very, very solid Entomophobia off on this guy. Did a little bit. Definitely didn't do a lot, though. We also block him for using Shifting Winds as well, which is nice. So Fruitoad is fine into this, because it can stop it from... It can also go for a pivot. I don't see why it wouldn't go for a pivot. Does look like it went for a pivot move, though. Yeah, so he goes for the pivot. I would assume either into Gyrona. Actually going to Junie. I assume it wants to slash and burn then, right? I mean, if I pivot into Polar, it's huge, right? You have almost no switches into it. I think I just... He could also Scapegoat, which would be scary. Forest Fire, so he wants to just hit me, but I don't really care. Okay. So Cryo or Polar works well. I think Polar is fine. So I'm just going to go into Polar. And honestly, I say I go for a Curse so it can stop Gyrona. I'm going to say go for the Curse. He has no really good switch into this now. So Curse is great if they go Gyrona. So I actually get my Curse off there. So now the next time this thing switches in, I have Hex. So we're going to go into Fruitoad now. Feral Fury is kind of obvious. We're going to pray that I tank it super well. I should because of what I've done, right? I cursed it, and then it's at -1. Feral Fury should do absolutely nothing. Yep, we're chilling. Now all we do is click Feast, and we should heal up. Yep, we just Feast up, and we're good. Feral Fury comes out again as I go for a free Feast. Beautiful. This is definitely Apex, though. This is definitely Apex. So I think here we go for a takeout. He might switch. He goes for another Feral Fury. Okay. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's Apex. Okay, so now we can go easily into Polar, which has a Hex. So we go for a Hex. He might be like, oh, I can live because I got... He might not know I'm Apex. He actually goes for the switch, and he goes into... Metal Elytra, okay. Heal Jelly. That's completely fine. I think I just sack off Libalagua now. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for Hit and Run, which now I can react to what the heck he sends in. So that's nice. Let's see what he goes into. I want to try to get Arachniak on the field, though, because this could honestly put in some crazy work. If that was Fireball, I think it put in some more, like, I think it put better work in. Though we are kind of walled by this Ensign, so it's kind of unfortunate. I don't see why it wouldn't go. Oh, is it? No. Okay. I don't see why it wouldn't go for the Awaken here. I don't see why it wouldn't. I can go Arachniak, which then I get hit by a Feral or whatever the heck it would have. Vague is honestly fine. I think Psycho Force may be a bit stronger if it goes for the Awaken, but I can Vague. Actually switches, goes into Valhalla. That actually did quite a bit of damage. Oh my, that actually did some crazy good damage. A Mind Taffy, okay. So I don't really have a good way of switching into this. Pretty much everything else I have is weak to this. So he can just go for a fireball completely for free. There's no reason not to. I was at 36 and 18, so that did exactly 50% plus my recoveries. I don't think I'm living this next turn. But right now, Polargeist is really opened up to just pop off. So, I get my free feast off here. So that's very nice. And now I get to just take out. And then I get to go into Polargeist, which gets a Cone of Cold, which can kill pretty much everything on his team. Yeah, right now Cone of Cold is free. It's a free move. We go for a takeout. He could switch if he wants to, but he can't really stop me from pivoting. Goes for shock therapy. That generally doesn't matter to me, because even if I get paralyzed here, he can set up Chocolate Rain later for me. So then I can just also... Okay, so we're completely fine. Polar is free, but this is also fine. But it could die to a Thunder Strike, so I say we wait. We go Polar. It could also be Aerial. I don't know. It probably is Aerial. But we'll see. Cone of Cold is a completely free move, though. Forgot to change your Volt set. Oh, I see. But right now, Cone of Cold is such a strong move. Yeah, he doesn't have shifting. I guess shifting was kind of free there for him, which also would have boosted his speed, but still was no match for Polar, so we get a kill there for free with Polar. Nice. I'd assume if he goes Gyro now, he'd be like, oh, Fruto comes in, so we go into Junie. Actually goes into Kala. I assume this is going to use a Beast move, right? Am I Speedy Polar? No, I think I'm just super hard hitting Polargeist. Okay, I know he's going to go for a strong move that I can't switch into, but I'm just going to Cone of Cold. He has a lot of bulk, and I'm definitely not going to be able to take this thing down in one hit. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to get hit here. Sugar Rush comes out. Okay, I take a lot. Hidden Strength is wild. Let's go for a Cone of Cold. This definitely gets a kill. He can't switch into Polar. Getting Polar killed here is fine because it gets 2 kills out of the price of 1. And generally that is pretty okay for Arachniak. I just need to do Infection on the instant if I can. I mean, he's not outspeeding me, right? He's never outspeeding me. Alright. So we should be fine from here. He forfeits? What? Okay, and here we go into the next battle. Gonna hope I can actually do something with Arachniak in this game because there's a possibility of Magical Wall, and our coverage options are... They are actually not horrible if I can get a Plant Taffy against that Gramantle, if it is Gramantle, normal Gramantle, right? Because then I get a huge Vine Grass, which hits him on his melee side, which is his weaker side. So I think I just go into Libilagua. I actually go straight into Humbiscus. I don't really think I care. They either hit and run or not, right? So I can hit and run myself if I wanted to, but then I end up dying to Voltage if they hit and run, so I think I just Beast Summon. I get my Beast Summon off, and if they go Voltatu... Oh, sick. They're lethal? Huh. Okay. I guess that's fine. Polar is huge now. I mean, Polar was always huge this game. Gengar. I assume you want to Dispose, right? I am assuming Dispose comes out. There's no reason it wouldn't, right? I don't see why it wouldn't come out. I guess I just hit and run. I don't see why Dispose wouldn't come out, because if you're going into this, you're going to click Dispose. So I could honestly go Polar. Oh, they hit and run. Okay, weird. I don't know why you go into this and then hit and run. But hey, I guess that's a little unfortunate for me. Now Polar doesn't have his thing. And it's pretty much hard walled by this, actually. Okay, I go Fruitoad, I think. I'm going to take a lot of damage from Tidal Slam. Or no, Hydraulic Crash. This could be very bad for me. Kind of a bad start, I won't lie. They go for a switch, and they're into Dare You to Touch Me. Okay, so they're playing pretty predictably. I just need to get Arachniak on the field, right? Isn't Arachniak really good into this guy? Like, it doesn't seem like it's bad. And now I have a pretty solid Vague Vortex, which I need to click immediately. The sooner I click Vague Vortex, the better, because then I can start getting more Taffies, right? So I have a lot of moves I can click here that all work, but I think Vague is probably my better option, because then it gets rid of my Taffy, which is kind of bad this game. So yeah, Arachniak can pop off here. It outspeeds pretty much everything besides Voltatu or Hibiscus, which can't switch in very well on Vague Vortex. Okay. Honestly, if I get Plant Taffy, I honestly think I could kill this thing. I kill it if I get Plant Taffy. Give me Plant Taffy. Okay. Hold on. This does physical damage. Oh, that did not do as nearly enough as I thought. Okay. He gets rid of the traps, but I get huge damage on this thing. Okay. Would he be faster at a +1? I don't think he would be. He would have to be like 125 speed, which Commandos are not that fast. I think I'm still faster than him. This is the most boring mod in the entire game, bro. Please play something different than a stupid Grammantle. Never seen something more boring than Grammantle, dude. It's just so lame. It's not fun to ever fight, and it's so boring. He hit and ran, it looks like. Wind Shear? Oh, that does absolutely nothing. So Plant Sap he has is really good here. But I live and no, Life Sap is free, right? Life Sap gets all of his health back. Like, right now this is kind of bad. If he Life Saps, this is bad. Oh, he hit and ran, okay. So this guy likes his pivot. At least I get my bees back up, right? At least I get those back up. The sooner I get my bees back up, I think it's the better, right? Because now that these are back up, he can't go back into Grammantle or he dies. And I don't think anything else he has can actually stop or get rid of traps. So this is fine. I want Arachniak to pop off, but it honestly depends if this Hibiscus is Vitality or not. I think it is Vitality. So I just need, it needs to use 2 more moves, which I can resist. I don't know why you would hit and run, though, when you wall Fruitoad. So I really don't get the hit and run on Hibiscus. But hey, I lost my thing, so. Okay, now I Entomophobia, then I get free Psycho Forces, right? After this dies, I get to go into Arachniak and I get free Psycho Forces. He has no switches into it afterward. Okay, perfect. So, we go Arachniak. Boom. Also, our Spirit Taffy's up, which is a solid move. But I say we just Psycho Force, which gets the kill on Gyrocerra. And it's just solid into everything, because Grammantle dies to the bees. So he's in a bad spot right now where he has to do something, or he loses something. So Hibiscus, that wouldn't come in. Voltatu might come in. Grotto is the most likely thing to switch in, though. We actually get a crit there. And honestly, it's up to whichever one of these moves I want to use. I think Vine Grass might be better. If he goes for the Awaken, that's fine. He goes for Heal. Okay, so he just wants to survive. I'm just going to Vine Grass spam at this point. If this dies, I also get to go Polar Geist, which gets to get some huge damage for free. Cryoterra is also great in this late game. Goes into Mr. Smiles, which gets rid of his... He no longer has Vitality. He doesn't have Vitality. And chances are, I don't think he outspeeds me if he doesn't have Vitality anymore. I don't think that he does. I think this is a risky move, but it might pay off. Yup, it paid off. I knew he was. I knew it. He was Vitality. Arachniak right now is going to be able to pop off. This is very, very good for Arachniak. Let's go, dude. I'm glad I got that. I'm glad I didn't go for the switch. He had to have been Vitality. Okay. So, this is worrisome. Because I know I have 2 moves that can kill it, right? These 2 moves can definitely kill. Vague Vortex is basically super effective because it's stab plus the taffy. And Infection is double power. So Infection's actually my stronger move. But it's up to if I outspeed this thing. But it says dare you to touch me, Junior, right? So chances are I'm going to go into this. Though hit and run is pretty free for him. It looks like he actually went for... Yeah, hit and run is pretty free there. There was no reason to not click that move, right? I mean, if they go Jira... Okay, what is this going to do? Which wall do you set up? I have something that gets past walls, so I don't really care. I guess I take out. I don't know which wall he'll set up, though. I guess that really just depends. I could go Polar. Yeah, Magical Shield comes up. Which, I can't throw out Cone of Cold, right? Because then he just goes into Grotto. If he goes Grotto, I don't know. Let's find out. Grotto is pretty free, though. I would like to get a freeze on the Grotto. This is just a free heal for him. So I go into Fruitoad. Oh, he finally actually awakens, which is interesting. Oh, he wanted to kill the Arachniak on the switch in. So he finally goes for the Awaken. Hydraulic. Does damage to him. So he can choose to either kill Fruitoad. This is actually great. I don't see why this is bad. This is a little scary. Okay, so it's up to, like, what move does he click here? Arachniak has to be the switch in, though. It has to switch in here. Yes, he heals. Okay. So now Vine Grasp, is good. Honestly, it's like a gamble if I outspeed this or not. If I outspeed this, then I win the game, right? But I don't know if it's a gamble I want to take, right? I could just Vague Vortex. Honestly, like, this is risky, but this might end up winning me the game. I mean, I don't think I break Grotto if I don't have this alive. So hit and run here is free for him. He goes into Grotto. He goes for this Hydraulic Crash, kills Cryo. I mean, hit and run into Polar is also... I'm just going to go Polar, I think. Right now, this is a very scary endgame. And playing this out... He's going to be freaky. Springling is insane in this late game, though. I just click Slash every time I'm on the field. Goes into Goob. And I don't really know what I can click here that does any significant amount of work. I mean, if he kills this, he kills this. And then I have to win with Cryo. I'm just going to Feral. I think this is just... the best thing that I can do. Yeah, he heals. He's playing boring. He just wants to win. He's being boring. Boring. Okay. Oh my god, I've never seen a more boring play than that. What? Who does that? Bro, who plays like you? You're weird, dude. You're weird. Oh, and then that's just a good game. GG. Okay. And here we go into probably the final battle. Okay. This is where I would slightly appreciate my bug stab, but I still think this is gonna be fine. I really hope Iriko gets nerfed soon. Thing's boring. We'll see what happens here, though. He goes Zappo, meaning that I can't set up my bees safely. So, if I go for hit and run into Fruto, that's fine. He would always click Lightning Kick here, I think. He just wants to kill that as early as he can. I just can just go Fruto, though. Just quite a bit. I think here I always take out, and if they go Jira, I get to go into Arachniak, which is great. Okay, it's capricious. Okay. Don't see why that's not good for me. This is just free to come in, which has a strong entomophobia. Which I think I just gonna set it be something threatened by entomophobia, so we never want to stays in. Odd. Ooh, I got lucky there. I don't know why you stay in there though. Shadow Lurk. Okay, that's odd, but sure. Would my Vocalist Feral Fury be enough to kill? I doubt it. Probably Cursed Cloak. And that would kill. I think Springling's Leaf Blade's gotta come in now. I think this thing is just very threatening. I get Leaf Blade though, and I get the kill. I do get a crit. I don't know if the crit mattered there actually. It may have. I think it did. Well, this always comes in, right? This just walls you. Okay. Psycho Force is a good move, though. I can click that every time, I think. Psycho Force is pretty free. I don't think he ever stays in, though. I should have vagued and tried to get my Poison Taffy. Yeah, he goes into that. That was just completely free. This is also where you, like, Aurora Flash. That hits Dark types. So you don't get hit by Dark types, you get by Fire types. If I go Fruit Toad, it dies, I'm pretty sure. But I would get a Wave Shot off. I should be able to live one turn. He's Espresso, okay. So he's boring. So I need to Wave Shot here. And then I go Polargeist after this dies, which gets a kill guaranteed. Nothing else can switch into Polargeist. Then Arachniak can maybe do something. Is that from both sides or just mine? Pretty sure that's just mine, right? Or is it from everyone? Oh, both sides. Okay. I guess now, if he goes for Linger again, I just Wave Shot, right? Yeah, I just keep Wave Shotting until he kills me. Like, right now, I'm guaranteed to keep Hazards off the field no matter what happens. He doesn't see it. He's just taking damage on this thing for no reason. I don't know why you're doing this. Just kill this. I do not know why you did that. So then I end up dying. Now I just need to start doing damage with Polar, which is just a good switch. And now I just Cone of Cold, which is free. And we kill this. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So your only switch into this realistically would be Zappo, which then my switch into Zappo is bad. I see Lightning Kiss coming out. No, or Hit and Run. Hit and Run also makes sense. Dark Slash. Okay, I get a free Quick Strike, which you have bad switches into this. Quick Strike is free. Chances are I kill it because it has it's a little chipped. Yep. Okay, so now Arachniak does not have a horrible matchup into this endgame. It completely walls Talena A, so I need to keep that alive for Talena A. It's able to do good against Manta Scald. It was Danger Noodle. If I kill this right now, pretty sure I win with Arachniak. I hit that as hard as I can. No more Espresso, because that's such a lame item. Okay, then I go Polar. And then he goes... Actually, I could go Cryo first. think I go Cryo, which threatens the Talena to not want to come in. Even then, I think it's over anyway. I Snap Freeze. After I awaken, I Snap Freeze, which gets the kill on Incid. And then right now, I'm opened up to do some good work. I think I just go Arachniak, though. I don't think he can beat Arachniak. So, I think I just sack this. I don't see any reason for me to keep this. Then I get to go Arachniak. Or I just go hard Arachniak. I don't think Talena can ever kill me, though. Because its coverage options are Plant, Earth, Poison, which I resist all of those moves. Thorny Thwack. That's a poison move. We take a lot of our health, but it's honestly fine. What's our Taffy right now? Okay. We go for a Psycho Force. Thorny Thwack. That opens us up to be killed by... Oh, shoot. Well, now we don't win with this guy. Bro, why do you gotta flinch? You're so... That's so lame. I was gonna be able to kill this thing with Arachniak, and then I was gonna be able to maybe kill the Mantis Scald. Fine. Fine, fine. There's nothing that you can do to win, though. There's nothing that you can do to win. Shmemulok. Dude, that's that from Gravity Falls, right? Rip Current comes out, which is really the best move that he had there. Because otherwise, it was pretty much over regardless. That since I'm Sapphire, it gets guaranteed kill. GG. Good game. Good game. And with that, we're ending up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very helpful. I won't lie. I really do like this thing. I think as it develops a bit more, there might be more things that you can do with it. I think it is awesome. And once you get the signature move, which I think is called Spectre Ire, which basically, depending on whichever one of your offensive stats is higher, is what type of move it's going to be. If it's going to be ranged or it's going to be melee. There's a lot of different ways that you can use this guy, but he generally looks like he's leaning more toward the range side because he has Nutrient Drain, Entomophobia, Fireball, Chi Blast. He has so many options, and it's honestly really cool, and I love seeing things like this that just have these options, and he honestly seems great. Honestly, seems strong, because you don't know what moves it's going to have until it uses them. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I will see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!